Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. And it's not good morning, but we can say good morning. But it's 11:15. I'm ready to continue this. There was a press meeting with the Danish government, the Danish PM, the Danish Premier Minister, and the Danish Health Minister and Health Ministry, Health Department, about this coronavirus, the new BA5, the mutated. So I was watching that, so this is why I did start a little bit late today. Let's close the light, but it's Wednesday today. Wednesday 22. If I buy an old Mercedes, I need to know what car body, what chassis, what car chassis I like to have, what generation, like Mercedes E-Class, I need to know that, what car body chassis, what number, that this Mercedes E-Class, that's this number like Mercedes 110, that's the one there. But that's from 1961 to 68. Then I need to know which engine I need to have. That's what I was reading about there, all kind of Mercedes-Benz engines, so I have to read this later. That's the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, but I could do that. I could buy an old Mercedes from like 1995. The old S-Class, like 300 SL or 500 SL. 500 SL with a V12 engine, but I think that I'm early retired, I have a low pension, so I think maybe not go for old luxury. Probably it should be E-Class. E-Class could be, yes, I don't know, this is why I like to read this. But this one is too old, because you need to get some spare part for the engine and the car body and all the parts. I think when it's getting older and older, it's getting harder and harder and more expensive to get the spare parts for the engine and the car. But I think you have all kind of Mercedes club. You have a Mercedes club in Denmark probably, and you have of course some in Germany. Maybe they have a Mercedes job in Berlin or Hamburg. They are meeting and trading spare parts. So, but I'm living north of the big Germany, and they have a lot of old Mercedes. So, and if I travel in Germany, I could go and buy some old regional spare parts. Yes, if you have an old Mercedes, what do you do if the front glass is breaking? If the windows is breaking, where do you get new windows? Probably somebody's making windows to this old models, but where do you buy it and how? Probably that would be expensive. If you have to buy this front glass from Germany and have by truck, you cannot send it by mail. How you get that? That could maybe cost 2,000 euro or something, a lot of money. So, but if the car is a little bit more new, like around 1990, it's probably more easy. Yes, we are in year 2022. So 1992, that's 30 years old. And in Denmark, if your car are 30 years old, you can register it as a veteran or old car, antique car. It needs to be, and when it's 35 years old, the car, you can you pay less tax. Yes, but I'm still a bit sleepy. I did not sleep like 3 a.m. in the night, so I'm always sleepy. Activate voice. Read to end of documents.
Mercedes-Benz W110. Mercedes-Benz W1101965 Mercedes-Benz 190D Sedan 03-16-2012.jpg Mercedes-Benz 190DC W110 Overview Manufacturer Mercedes-Benz Production 1961-1968 628,282 built. See text. Assembler Germany, Sindelfingen. Venezuela, Barcelona. Australia, Port Melbourne, 1. Body and chassis class executive car, E. Layout FR layout elated Mercedes-Benz E-Class dimensions wheelbase 2,700 mm, 106.3 in, 2. 3. Length 4,730 mm, 186.2 in, width 1,795 mm, 70.7 in, height 1,495 mm, 58.9 in. Chronology predecessor Mercedes-Benz W120 /W121 successor Mercedes-Benz W114 /W115. The W110 was Mercedes-Benz's entry-level line of mid-size automobiles in the mid-1960s. One of Mercedes' range of fin-tail, German, Heckflosse, models. The W110 initially was available with either a 1.9 LM121 gasoline or 2.0 LOM621 diesel inline-4. It was introduced with 190C and 190DC sedans in April 1961, 4, replacing few 120/180C/180DC and W121/190B/190DB. The W110 line was refreshed in July 1965 to become the 200 and diesel 200D, model year 1966 for North America. At the same time, a 6-cylinder 230, success auto the Mercedes 220, became part of the W110 line. Production lasted just 3 more years, with the W115-220 and 220D introduced in 1968. The W110 and the 6-cylinder W111 were the first series of Mercedes cars to be intensively crash-tested for occupant safety. Contents. First series, 1961, 1965, models. Second series, 1965, 1968, models. Timeline. Estate car. References notes. Bibliography General. Workshop manuals. External links. First series, 1961, 1965. First series 190C/190DC. The 190C and 190DC replaced the W120/180C/180DC and W121/190B/190DB as Mercedes-Benz's line of less expensive 4-cylinder sedans. The D denoted a diesel. Mercedes-Benz 190 1897cc, the 1st of June 1964. JPG 1964 Mercedes-Benz 190, W110 First Series, Overview Production 1961-1965 Powertrain Engine 1.9 LM121 I42.0 LOM621 Diesel I4 Dimensions Curved Weight 1,250 kg, 2,760 pound. Engine, a technology pioneered by Mercedes-Benz and championed despite widespread derision in the motoring press. The body was derived from the W111 series built with a 145mm shorter nose and round headlights, which gave a front-end appearance more reminiscent of few 120/121 Ponton models. The rear end was identical to the W111 220B. The 220B was the base model of few 111 series. The interior layout and dimensions were also identical to the W111 220B, but with fewer options such as fixed back seats and Bakelite trim on the dashboard, as opposed to wood in the W111 models. Because the 190C and 190DC models were basically a W111 220B with a shorter front, they offered the same interior and luggage space as the W111 series but with smaller and more fuel-efficient engines. This made them extremely popular with taxi drivers. 5. Production of the 190DC exceeded that of the petrol-engined 190C by nearly 100,000 units. Models. Chassis code years model engine number built, 6. W110.0101961196519C1.9 LM121I4130,554 W110.1101961196519 DC2.0 LOM621 Diesel I4225,645. Second series, 1965, 1968. Second series 200/200D/230 Mercedes Klein Flossie HSST.jpg. Mercedes-Benz 200D. W110, Overview Production 1965-1968 Powertrain Engine 2.0 LM121I42.3 LM180I62.0 LOM621I4. The second series of four-cylinder cars lasted just a few years. Production of the new 200, 200D and 230 models commenced in July 1965. At the Sindelfingen plant. The 200 and 200D replaced the 190C and 190DC models respectively. The engine in the 200 had the bore increased from 85 to 87 mm, giving a 1988cc displacement, and was fitted with twin carburetors. The 190C had a single carburetor. The OM621 diesel engine in the 200D weighs essentially identical to that of the 190DC, which weighs actually a 1988cc unit despite the car being labeled as a 190, but was improved by using a 5-main bearing crankshaft instead of the original 3. Visually, the second series models had the front indicators relocated from the top of the front fenders to below the headlights. At the rear, the tail lights were squared off and the chrome trim was revised to feature 2 horizontal trim strips instead of chrome-trimmed tail fins. All models now featured air outlets with chrome trim on the C-pillars, identical to the W111 models. Inside, there were very few changes except all models now featured reclining front seats, excluding the bench seats, which had previously been an option on the 190C and 190DC. The 230 had a central armrest in the back seat as standard. Further changes occurred in late 1967, with the beginning of the 1968 model year. 1968 models were equipped with collapsible steering columns to meet American safety regulations. Mirrors, interior door handles, and dashboard switchgear were also changed, matching those on the later W108/114/115 series cars. 7. All 3 of the W110 second series cars ended production in January 1968 with the introduction of few 115, 220 and 220D. Models. Chassis code years model engine number built, 6. W110.0101965 19,682,002.0 LM121I470,207 W110.0111965 19,682,302.3 LM180I640,258 W110.1101965 1968200 D2.0 LOM621I4161,618 Mercedes-Benz 200D Mercedes-Benz 200D Mercedes-Benz W110 in Egypt.jpg Timeline Chassis type 1962196319641965.51966196619671968 W110 sedan 190 C2302000190 DC200D Estate car Mercedes-Benz W110 Combi an estate version of the 230s four-cylinder engined car was introduced in 1965 and achieved modest success in certain markets including Germany, Belgium and the UK. The car was actually the result of a conversion carried out by the Mechelen-based company Société Anonyme pour l'Importation de Moteurs et d'Automobiles, IMA, which was already assembling saloon version of the cars from CKD kits and which was also the Belgian Mercedes-Benz importer. 8. With the reduction in tariffs that followed the development of the EEC, small-scale assembly of this kind within the EEC but outside Germany no longer made sense, and assembly of the Mercedes-Benz cars at Mechelen stopped in 1973, by which time the plant had assembled 78,568 four-cylinder Mercedes-Benz cars based on the W111 and its successor model. References Notes 1 an Australia.
Yes, so that's 7 minutes. We have 2 minutes left, so I think we keep it one part. That was last edit. That was last 18 February, so that was last edit a long time ago. But I think this is too old. I'm not going to buy that. If I buy an old Mercedes, I need one to go travel. But now it's 11:30. I will write this down. No, it should not be this one, but I need some time to sit look if I got the engines. There were mentioned some engines. I have to look, but I'm still sleepy, so I have to sit do this alone without a camcorder. And this is, we can keep this in one part. No, it should not be this one and not the next one too, from the 70s. I don't know, I don't think so, because it's just getting harder and more expensive to get spare parts. And a more modern car, it's more safe. I could buy an old Mercedes S-Class from the 1902, of course, but I don't know what I do. But I will start to upload this. Yes, I got a subscriber bank, but I will just charge my camcorder a little bit, then I will continue next.